O sie vizmratia, vayhi Yeshua. O sie vizmratia, vayhi Yeshua. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
It is a pleasure to welcome all of you to our Shabbat morning service, during which time Jessica will be called to the Torah as a bat mitzvah. She will lead us in worship, she will lead us in song, and I know that she will so enjoy hearing our voices together with hers and responding to her. So please make sure that everyone has a Mishkan Tefillah. It's the prayer book with the gold flame, and you will be able to follow along even if you're not familiar with our service, because there is English and there is also transliteration for those of you who need to follow. Well, we are very excited by your presence. Jessica and her entire family have worked very hard for this day and are so excited to share it with you who have come from near and from far. And the very first thing that's going to happen is that we are going to enwrap Jessica in a talit, a prayer shawl. What makes it significant is its history and how it connects generation to generation. Every talit connects us to the Torah because of the tzitzit, the four corners which represent the four corners of the Jewish world, and the tzitzit, or the knots, which represents the commandments of the Torah. But also it represents family history, and particularly the one that Jessica is receiving right now has a long history and connection. It belonged to her dad's grandfather, and it was a talit that her dad, Jason, actually wore at his bar mitzvah, and now will be enwrapping his own daughter as she becomes a bat mitzvah. So Jessica, come take your place. I'm going to welcome forward your dad and your grandmom to bring this extraordinary talit. And the connections go on and on, that Jessica and her great-grandfather actually share the same birthday. So how incredible that she is enwrapped by this talit. And now she will repeat the blessing for the talit. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, Vitzivanu lihit atef batzitzi. Amen. Come here, sweetie. Oh, thank you.
Should I do
Let
this?
them sit down first.
Okay.
You comfy?
Yes. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to our Shabbat service at Temple Har Shalom. A special welcome to all those joining us over our live webcast. In preparation for our service, please take note that the sanctuary is an electronic free space, and we request that you turn your cell phones to the off position. I have worked long and hard to reach this day, and I am grateful for your presence. I hope that you'll be attentive, considerate, and willfully participate in our worship. Like the generations before me, I have prepared to take my place as a bat mitzvah. Today, I participate in my first adult Jewish life cycle event. I'm now committed to the mitzvot and the teachings of our tradition. I pray that I may always understand my responsibility as a Jew, show love to my family, kindness to the world around me, and maintain a connection with my people and her land of Israel.
We are going to continue now as we open our prayer books to page 293 for the morning blessings. It is traditional that after Jessica chants each blessing, we answer her with an amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasech bina lehavhin ben yom u'ben laila. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivri. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam sokef kefufim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rocha haaretz al hamayim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten le'aev koach. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'avir sheina me'enai utnuma me'afapai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shesani b'tselem Elohim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shesani bat chorim. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shesani Yisrael. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'givurah. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifarah. Amen. Adonai, our God, make the words of your Torah sweet to us and to the house of Israel, your people, that we and our children may be lovers of your name and students of your Torah. We praise you, O God, teacher of Torah to our people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, hamilamed Torah le'amo Yisrael.
We turn now to page 312. We rise together for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgdal v'yitgdash shmei Rabba ve'alma divrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chai yichud yameichon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael bagala uv'zman karim v'imru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mivorach le'olam olol me'ol maya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitruma v'yitnaseh v'yitador v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemid kodesha brichu le'el min korachata v'shirata תשביחי תבינך מטה תמירה מימה דיברו אמן יאי די די Baruch Adonai HaMivorach Be'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMivorach Be'olam Va'ed.
Page 317, we read responsively.
O God, inspiration and guide for all, you've spoken in 1,000 tongues for us to hear, in every land and every age. Your children have heard you and imagined you in separate ways. And yet, O God, you are one, unifier of humanity. We give thanks for the sages and teachers who bring us understanding of your will. Gratefully we recall the workers and prophets, the psalmists and sages of Israel, and joyfully we remember that from the dawn of Israel's life, we would turn to you and find purpose. May the teachings of our ancestors live on in our minds, and their passion for righteousness stir our hearts. Help us to live so that our daily conduct reveals the beauty and wisdom of your truth. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivud Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated, and we continue on page 319.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ubechol nafshecha ubechol meyotecha v'chayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtacha beveitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshafbecha uvkumecha ukshartam liot al yadecha v'chayu letotafot beinenecha uchtavtam amizuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru vasitem ekol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshi leloheihem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
Page 321.
Sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
Mi chamocha b'im Adonai, mi chamocha nidor b'kodesh, norot hilot osefela, norot hilot osefela, shira chadasha shimchu geulim, l'shimcha al sfat hayam, yachad kulam hodu, hodu v'imnichu v'amru, yapapa bim bim bam, yapapa bim bam, yapapa bim bim bam, yapapa bim bam, ay 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 ay, yapapa bim bam, Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed.
Page 323, we rise together for tefillah.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach ufia gitehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imaot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umashia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Atah Rav Le'oshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Marid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Berofech Olim, Umatir Asirim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamo chabal gevurot umido melech memit umekayem umatmiach Yeshua v'ne'eman atah lehachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh Hakol.
We remain standing, page 326.
Nekadesh et shimcha b'olam, kishem shmati shimu tovish marom, kakaitu v'liyad v'yecha. Adonai Tzivaot, Meloch al haaretz, kivodo. Adirenu Adonai, Adonenu matir, Shimcha bechol haaretz, Baruch kivod Adonai, Mimkomo. Echad hu Eloheinu, hu Avinu Malkeinu, hu Moshiach v'Yashvinu, v'rachamav v'yitni kol chayim. Yimloch Adonai leolam, Elohai Zion, lidor ad dor. Hallelujah. Lidur Adonai Gidgon Lecha, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפנו לא ימוש, לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני,
To all generations generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai the Holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
And you may all be seated. For our next reading on page 329, it's a pleasure to welcome those who will soon follow their sister here as B'nai Mitzvah. We welcome forward Hannah and Rebecca.
Yismahu b'malahutacha shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg mekadoshei shvi'i kulam yisma'u v'tangu mituvecha hem v'cha shvi'i ratzita bo v'kidashto hem da yamim oto karata zecher lama'aseh bereshit.
Those who keep Shabbat by calling it a delight will rejoice in your realm. The people that follow Shabbat will delight in your goodness. For being pleased with the seventh day, you hallowed it as the most precious of days, drawing our attention to the work of creation.
We continue on the top of page 330. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu B'amecha Yisrael Utfilatam V'yahava Tekabel Utimratzon Tamid Avodat Yisrael Amen Baruch atah Adonai she'otcha levadecha b'yira na'od. We're on the bottom of page 332 with our prayer of thanksgiving.
For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations.
Modim anachnu lach.
For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons.
Modim anachnu lach.
For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements.
Modim anachnu lach.
For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression.
Modim anachnu lach.
For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared.
Modim anachnu lach.
For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom.
Modim anachnu lach.
For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose.
Modim anachnu lach.
We pray that we may live, not by our fears but by our hopes, not by our words but by our deeds. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha u'cha na'eh lehodot.
On the top of page 334, please join me for Sim Shalom. Sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova uveracha. Yadadadadai, yadadadai, 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 yadadadai. Sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova uveracha.
I would ask that we please turn to page 336 and we read together. We sit in community, elbow to elbow, eye to eye, so close perhaps we brush against each other as we move in prayer, ears filled with the voices of friends, teachers, and fellow travelers who pray with us from the next seat, from across the room. We come to silence, rhythm of words, shared melody, hushed. Connected first one to all, we now let go, to be alone with the Holy One, to speak in mind and heart and soul, but not with lips. The prayers we weave together cannot replace that private conversation. God, our partner, awaits us, one by one, a miracle. And indeed, we have come to that time in our service where we do pause for a few moments of our own silent and private meditation. It has two purposes each and every Shabbat. The first is to appreciate just the quiet of the world, as we live in a world that is often filled with a cacophony of sounds, both electronic and from people. Shabbat gives us the opportunity to just appreciate the gift of silence. And secondly, and perhaps more importantly, it gives us the time to offer gratitude and thanks for the blessings of the past week. It gives us the appreciation to look around us and note that people have come from so near and so far and are together at this one moment in time to celebrate this great simcha, which will never be repeated again. It is an awesome occasion, and each of us should pause to just appreciate how fortunate we are to be well, healthy, alive, and present. That's the ultimate gift, and Shabbat gives us a chance to say Toda Rabbah. Thank you very much. We pause for a few moments.
Adonai Tzuri, Adonai Tzuri, Vigoali.
The highlight of any service is when we prepare to take the Torah from the ark, hand it generation to generation to generation, and allow Jessica to take the Torah and carry it throughout the congregation, symbolizing her acceptance of Torah and truly accepting the heaviness, the weight, the honor of what is being given to her. And so I must say it is a rare opportunity when we can invite forward great-grandmothers, grandparents, and parents to all come up to the bima to accept Torah, together with Aunt Allie and Uncle Jeremy, who will be opening the Ark doors. And I'd ask everyone to rise, please. You may all be seated. Well, once again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. I know that we have many guests within our congregation, and we welcome you here to Temple Har Shalom. It is our tradition on Shabbat morning that we come down within the congregation to discuss the Torah portion. It fulfills two very important mitzvot. Number one, it allows Jessica a few moments to take a breath from the incredible job that she has been doing as the Shaliach Tzibor, the leader of our congregation today. It gives her a moment to take a look at who's here, watching the tears fall and the smiles radiate. And most importantly, it allows us the opportunity to share a message with Jessica, just as she is going to share with us. Because she not only is the Shaliach Tzibor, the one who is the voice of the congregation today, but she is also a teacher. And that means that she will be teaching us a lesson from today's Torah portion. Well, I must admit that it is usually exceedingly easy to guess what the Torah portion is on this Shabbat morning, because it is a rare occurrence that the sun is ever shining. Usually on this Torah portion, the skies have opened, it is pouring, and we are ready for Noah and Noah's Ark. And that is exactly where we are. But I think what happened, Jessica, is that today we're just running right to the rainbow, because there is such incredible color and joy within this room through personality and dress and all of the wonderful excitement that fills the room. Now, normally when we talk about a bar bat mitzvah, we will go out of our way to say there should never be a theme. The only theme is Jewish learning and Jewish tradition. But I need to break that today, because in this family, Jessica, there is certainly a theme, and it has nothing to do with the glorious hot pink flowers on the bima. The theme today is actually on the other side of the bima, hanging up above the cantor, and it reads, L'dor v'dor, from generation to generation. This is a family that literally has not only handed Torah and a talit, but has handed learning and appreciation of Jewish heritage and a love for Israel and a joy for chanting and a love of Torah literally from generation to generation. It fills our hearts and our spirits. And I can think of no better theme, because it comes directly from Jessica's Torah portion. It is God who's so furious with the creation that was just made last week. And God had to witness a brother killing a brother, Cain killing Abel. And God said, I'm done. I am just going to destroy this world. I cannot endure the pain. And of course, some angels came forward and said, God, please, they deserve another chance. We must maintain the generations. And indeed, Noah represents that next chain in the generation. But Jessica, here's where we get to you. Because, thank you for paying attention. I know, it's okay. Noah was chosen because he was the best of the bunch at the time. But let me tell you, as you're going to learn from Jessica, he was no great shakes. Noah had a lot of issues in his life. And even the Torah points out that he was the best in his generation, and he did exactly what he was told. Now, why would the Torah go to the extra effort of telling us Noah did what he was told? It's our understanding that whenever God gives a direction, we should do as we're told. But the rabbis tell us that this extra line is added, Jessica, because he did what he was told and not one extra activity. not one extra act. He did it because it was what was given to him. There was no feeling, there was no emotion, there was no energy. I think everyone sitting here knows where I'm going with this. Jessica, as a bat mitzvah, we ask you to do certain things, correct? We ask you to fulfill chanting Torah, leading a service, chanting Haftorah. And yet, you are no way like Noah. You went above and beyond with an incredible energy and zest and excitement. And that's because it came truthfully, Lador Vador, from your mom who trained you, from her dad who trained her, and from his dad who had the importance of knowing what Jewish scholarship was all about. Even so much, as I learned last night, as saying scholarship shouldn't only be serious, it should be fun, and that's why there's a Camp Ramah. That's why there's a Camp Ramah, and that's where you go to camp. The family is extraordinary. So, of course, Jessica, we know that you are as well, the same as your sisters are. And of course, I don't want to leave your dad out of this equation. He is not the silent partner. But he truthfully is the one that acts out the other mitzvah that is so very important and has been setting for you an incredible example, Jessica, because your father spends his life trying to heal others. And in this day and age, this world is in such need of healers, of bodies, of minds, and of souls. And that is the combination that your parents bring to us. The combination of healing and spiritual life that ensures we will continue Lador Vador. And for that, we thank you. We thank you. We could go on and on. Jason and Natanya are integral parts of our congregation, giving so much of their time, their means, and of course, Natanya shares her voice with us each and every Rosh Hashanah. So we are gladdened by your presence, enlivened by Jessica, and anxious to now hear the Parashat Noach.
If you would like to follow along in this morning's Torah portion, there are chumoshim in your pews or Torah commentary books. You can be found on page 57.
It's time.
Should I take this?
Mm-hmm. You know just what to do. Here. Yep. And before Jessica chants, there are going to be those who bless, and what a pleasure it is to welcome forward her grandparents, Grandma and Grandpa, Pam and Jerry Levitz.
Oh, yeah.
Before you bless. Okay. As we talked about going from generation to generation, now, as Jessica prepares to chant Torah, so she begins her own new tradition with a brand new talit that her mother brought from her most recent trip to Israel. And it's the hope, Jessica, that this will enwrap you through a long life of Jewish learning and travel. Please, yes, right here.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach,
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu es harato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Ele toldo Noach, ish sadiq, tamim haya b'dorotav, eta Elohim hitalech Noach. Vayoled Noach shlosha banim, et Shem, et Cham, v'Yafet, vatishachet haaretz lifnei ha'Elohim, vatimale haaretz chamas, vayar Elohim, et haaretz v'hinei nishchata, ki hishchi kol basar, et darko al haaretz. Vayomer Elohim leNoach, K'etz kol basar ba'lefanai, chi malach haaretz chamas mipneihem, v'hineni mashchitam et haaretz.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah chamesh, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. I think this would be a perfect time to teach you a Yiddish word. It's known as verklempt. I think you're going to see a lot of that today. It means filled with emotion. Come join us right here. And what a pleasure for our second Aliyah to welcome forward your Graham and Papa, Sharon and Jonathan Levin.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Aseh lecha tevad atze gofer, kinim ta'aseh et hateva, vechafarta ota, mibayit umichut bakofer, v'zeh asher ta'aseh ota, shlosh meot amba, orech chativa chamishim ama rachba, ushloshim ama komata, zohar ta'aseh lativa, v'elama techalen am yamala, ufetach chativa betida tasim, tachtim, shniyim, ushlishim, taseha.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah temet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
And for our third Aliyah, what a joy it is to welcome the one that's actually, I think, more nervous than you. Yes. Your mom, Natanya, and your dad, Jason. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Va'ani hineni mevi et hamabul mayim al haaretz l'shachet kol basar asher bo ruach chaim mitachat hashamayim kol asher ba'aretz yigva. Va'akimoti et briti itach, uvata el hativa, ata uvanecha, ve'ishecha unshevanecha itach.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
בת שמואל ונתניה לכבוד התורה, הבת מצווה.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Umikol hachai mikol basar, shnayim mikol tavi el hateva lehachayot itach, zachar unekeva yiyu, me ha'of leminehu, umin ha'pema lemina mikol, remes ha'adama leminehu, shnayim mikol, yavo'u elecha lehachayot, ve'ata kach lecha mikol ma'achal asher ye'achel, ve'asapta elecha ve'chaya lecha ve'lachem le'ochla, vayas Noach kechol asher siva oto. Elohim kenasa. Baruch atah Adonai Elokeinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tzolkeinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. I'm just going to roll the Torah. Your parents are going to talk.
Jessica, wow, you are truly remarkable. You have surpassed our expectations by a mile. As your bat mitzvah teacher, I have to say that this experience with you has been nothing but pure enjoyment. From the time we started working together almost a year ago, you took our tutoring sessions extremely seriously. Never once did you complain about learning or practicing. You picked up the Trupp notes and Hebrew reading incredibly quickly and expertly. Your commitment and dedication to being perfect was more than I could have imagined. You definitely made my job easier with your unparalleled work ethic. The best feeling for me was when I would watch Daddy listen to you practice. I couldn't help but glow every time I saw tears in his eyes and the awe and pride on his face. That is when I knew you and I really made a good team. Jess, we have good news and bad news for you. The good news is that you have proven that you can pretty much do anything you set your mind to. With a tremendous amount of work and effort, you can achieve practically anything. The bad news is that our expectations for you are now much higher. Our job as parents is to help push you to achieve your goals to the best of your ability. We know it takes work to improve and achieve great things, but now you have set the bar very high for yourself. So, after today, you will have a lot of free time on your hands. Our expectations are going to be extremely difficult for you to achieve. Are you ready?
No.
We expect that you will make your bed every day, clean your room, and go to sleep at a reasonable time. Now, these might seem like reasonable expectations, but we know that this is asking a lot of you.
Yes.
Jessie, you are an incredibly strong, sensitive, empathetic, independent, and beautiful young woman. We are so beyond proud of you and all that you have accomplished here today. More importantly, you should be proud, so proud of yourself. Take this pride and confidence and apply it to everything you do. The sky is the limit, my sweet girl. We are here to support and guide you along this exciting and sometimes scary journey. There will be bumps along the way and probably a lot of bruises. But if you stay positive, confident, and humble, you will be able to see the forest for the trees. We pray that you will always stand up for what is right and good and continue to be the best person you can be. We look forward to watching you grow and achieve remarkable things. We thank you for giving us the gift of becoming parents. And we promise to always be the best role models and support system that we can be. As you can see from all of the people here today, you have a pretty big support system. We are so grateful to all of our friends and family who have come from as close as Basking Ridge and Warren, and as far away as Maryland, DC, Pennsylvania, New York, Florida, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Virginia, Vermont, and even Venice, Italy. Take a deep breath and take it all in. This is your moment. Enjoy every second of it. You deserve it. We love you whole bunches and bunches. Mazel tov.
It is now time to lift and dress the Torah. It's a pleasure to welcome forward Aunt Allie and Uncle Jared to come forward, and I'd ask everyone to rise, please.
Please be seated. Our Torah service continues with the chanting of the Haftarah, the additional and prophetic portion read on all Shabbatot and holidays. This morning's Haftarah comes from the prophet Isaiah. It can be found in your Chumash on page 326.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nviim tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'Moshe abdo u'Yisrael amo u'b'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Roni akara lo yalada pitzchi rina v'tzachali lo chala ki rabim b'nei shomema mibnei ve'ula amar Adonai harchivi mekom oholech Viriot mishkenotayich yatu al taksochi ha'arichi metarayich v'tedotayich chazeki ki aminu smol tifroti v'zarech goyim yirash ve'arim neshamot yoshivu al tiri ki lo tevoshi ve'al tikami ki lo tachpiri ki voshet alumayich tishkachi ve'cherpat amenutayich lo tiskiriod ki vo alayich osayich Adonai tzvaot shemo v'go alech kedosh Yisrael Elokei kol haaretz yikarei ki ha'isha azuva va'atzu v'atruach Kerach Adonai. Ve'eshet neurim ki tima'is amar lo kayech berega katon azavtich uvrachamim gedolim akapsech beshetzef ketzef histarti fanai rega mimech Uvchesed olam richamtich Amar goalech Adonai Kimei noach sotli Asher nishbati Me'avor me noach Od al haaretz Kein nishbati miksof alayich umigor bach ki hecharim yamushu vehagvaot temutena vechasti meitech lo yamush uvri shlomi lo tamut Amar merachamech Adonai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Zor kol haolamim Sadik bechol hadorot Ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'yoseh, ha'medaber mekayim, she'kol derara ve'emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al hamli'im ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh. Shenatatan lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha v'limnucha lechavod u'tifaret Al hakol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu modim lach Umvarchim otach Yitbarach shimcha Befi kochai tamid Leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Wow. Mazel tov, sweetie. Stay right here.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. What can you say? That was awesome. Or as we say in Hebrew, sababa. That was really unbelievable. Well, we are going to now prepare to return the Torah to the Ark. And it is a pleasure to now welcome forward Great Aunt Lori, Great Uncle Carlo, and Cousin Shira to please come forward and open the Ark doors. And I'd ask everyone to rise, please. Come with me. And you may all be seated. It is now time for Jessica to offer her Devar Torah.
Shabbat Shalom. I am so excited and honored to be standing here today in front of so many special family members and friends. It is amazing to me that 7 short years ago, I walked across this bima as I graduated from Mountaintop Preschool. Thank you to Rabbi Masnitsky and Cantor Berman for being there all those years ago to cheer me on, and for being here today to guide me through this amazing milestone in my life. When we were given my bat mitzvah date 3 years ago, little did we know that the Torah portion I would be reading from was truly one that was beshert, meaning meant to be. As my name is Jessica Noah, my parents took my middle name and ran with it when I was born. My birth announcement was Noah's Ark. My crib bedding was Noah's Ark. The mezuzah on my door is Noah's Ark. The menorah I light on Hanukkah is Noah's Ark. You get the picture. When we found out that my Torah portion for my bat mitzvah would be from the book of Noah, it was as if everything came full circle. What is most meaningful about the name Noah for my family is that I was named after my dad's grandfather, Norman, whose Hebrew name was Noach. So what better way than to honor him than to read and study that Torah portion? My Torah portion tells the story of God's decision to destroy the evil on earth. Noah, his family, and a female and male of each type of animal is saved for the world to start fresh. Even though Noah was not the most perfect guy, God decides he's the best of what he has to choose from, and that Noah and his family deserved a second chance. The Torah portion explains that God tells Noah to build a huge ark that would fit him, his family, and every type of creature. This ark would be used to escape the flood waters that God would send to destroy the remaining inhabitants of the world. Noah was given the job of starting life on earth over again after the floodwaters receded. What a huge and overwhelming task Noah was given. At the time I was writing this Devar Torah, our country was living through some of the worst storms and flooding that we have ever seen. Just as God gave Noah the job of making things right on earth, we as good citizens and human beings were tested as well. How would we help our fellow Americans who were suffering so much? Would we give money, send donations, or would we just sit by and let others help? I know that while all these natural disasters were taking place, my family and I felt the obligation to help and would very often talk about how lucky we were to be living in a beautiful home, feeling safe, and how horrible it must be for those in the path of all the destruction. Our country is living through a very rocky time, both in terms of weather and other issues surrounding us. The question is, how do we react to these situations? Even though I'm not yet 13, I know that it is incredibly important to be kind to others and to support each other, whether it be helping those in need due to circumstances that are out of their control, or realizing that everyone is different and special in his or her own way, and we should be accepting of everyone's individual differences. I am very lucky to live in an area where I feel comfortable practicing my religion, of which I am so proud. Becoming a bat mitzvah for me means that I'm moving out of childhood where I was able to just let the craziness of the world around me just pass by without reaction. I now need to take a more active role in the world we live in, trying to make it a better place. I like to think that I have begun this journey already with my bat mitzvah project. When choosing my bat mitzvah project, I wanted to find something that had meaning in my life. My family has always been involved with the JCC, so we decided to start there and see if we can find a volunteer opportunity that I would really enjoy. Ever since first grade, I have had a unique connection with special needs children. Maybe teaching is in my blood, like so many of my family members, and in particular special education. Our JCC in recent years has been very active with the special needs community in our area. A program that they started last September called the J Zone seems like a perfect volunteer opportunity for me. Every Sunday, this program gives parents with special needs children a break that they so deserve. That is where I come in. I'm lucky enough to work with these amazing young children for 3 hours every Sunday afternoon. During my time with them, we swim, play, and most importantly, teach them better coping skills to help them socialize with their peers. I probably get more from them than they get from me. They have taught me how to be even more empathetic. I truly get excited to work hard with these kids every week. I'm looking forward to continuing this volunteer work even after my bat mitzvah. Being Jewish is so important to me and my family. At home, we light Shabbat candles, do Kiddush, and sing Hamotzi every Friday night. I enjoy it, but I think Maxie, my dog, likes it the best as he gets a piece of challah after the prayer like everyone else. As we can tell by his panting and tail wagging, no one is more anxious than he is for the prayer to be over. This tradition brings our family together, and it is something I look forward to every week. I'm also so fortunate to be able to go to Camp Ramah in the Poconos. It is my summer home, and it has given me an even greater Jewish identity. I am so grateful to my parents for giving me this opportunity every summer. I would like to give a big thanks to Hannah and Rebecca for being such great sisters and my lifelong best friends. Also, I would like to give a big thanks to my dad for helping me improve the chanting of the Torah, of the blessings, and teaching me the value of hard work. How lucky am I to have my pop-up involved in my bat mitzvah training. He encouraged me to chant the Torah and Haftorah to the best of my ability and to add that little extra something to make it even more special. Thank you, Pop-Up, for finding an old audio cassette player for me to bring to Camp Ramah so I could continue studying my Torah and Haftorah there at Sleepaway Camp while listening to your powerful and melodic voice. And for those of you in this room who also studied with my pop-up for your bar or bat mitzvah, and there are a lot of you, just so you know, he only made me cry once. Mom, how could I possibly thank you for all that you provided me throughout this process? When you were teaching me my Torah and Haftorah, we bonded the best that I think we ever have. There was a lot of craziness in our house with my sisters, the dog, and all our activities, and you always found the time to sit down with me to sing and to teach me the unique trup for today. Like Pop-Up taught you for your bat mitzvah, I will teach my kids the trup for their bar or bat mitzvah and carry on the family tradition. A final blessing for myself. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. For you, Jessica, I wish you the most incredible life, filled with happiness, health, joy, and to do the best you can to make the world a better place.
She actually does deserve a hand. Every B'nai Mitzvah child is special to us, and each one brings a part of their personality and their family and their inner joy. Some are appreciative at the moment, and others, well, it takes a few years for them to realize the awesome responsibility and deed that they have fulfilled. But I think all of us can agree, Jessica, that while you thanked us, it is truly we who thank you for an extraordinary Shabbat morning in which we were able to marvel in your talents and the work you put into this, and most importantly, with the Lev Tov, the incredible good heart that brings you forward to so proudly stand on this bima. So mazel tov to you. And there's been a lot of serious talk here, but I know that you're anxious to go party away as well, because you deserve it. So to start the celebration, your congregation has some special gifts for you. And I can't think of anyone more suitable to present these gifts than a woman who has also been a great inspiration to us on this bima. She is a past president of our congregation and remains an integral part of all we do here. And it's a pleasure to welcome forward Risa Drazen.
hug. Woo. I agree with everything the rabbi said. I really do. Jessica, on behalf of the board of directors and your entire Temple Har Shalom family, we wish you and your family a hearty mazel tov. You've taken the expression leading services as a bat mitzvah to new heights. In all the years I've had the pleasure of attending B'nai Mitzvot, and there's a lot of them, I can't recall any other young woman or man with so much presence, command of the bima, and an absolutely amazing voice. Wonder where that came from. You've made everybody really proud, but I hope most of all you feel proud of yourself, because you should. And now that you're a daughter of the commandments, you're well prepared for what the future holds, and we hope that it holds much happiness and success. And as the rabbi said, to begin, we want to give you a few gifts. There's a Kiddush cup, there's a special book to enable you to continue to study, there is a gift certificate which you can use towards a trip to Israel, there's a gift of an Israeli bond that comes from the sisterhood and the men's club to you, and there's also an official certificate commemorating this day. The rabbi and I made you wait for us. The rabbi said she had a little surprise. Also, Camp Ramah has sent you a gift and a special note that that was the surprise that you couldn't listen to when the rabbi told me about it. But it's my honor and privilege to have sat on the bima with you today, because I'm sure you don't remember, but as temple president and since then as an usher on the High Holy Days, I've had the pleasure of greeting you and your family every single year, right, at the front doors, since your dad, being the mensch that he is, always drops off the girls at the front door and then goes to park the car. And I believe I first met you when you were about 3, and Mom was pushing Hannah in a stroller, and there's Hannah. It's like, wait, she was sitting over there. And then I remember when Rebecca was born. So I'm sorry, because it sounds cliche, but I've really enjoyed watching you all grow up so beautifully. Lately, both of our families are among the few who actually like to sit in the front row during services, right? Even when we're not becoming a bat mitzvah. And I'm going to share a little Temple Har Shalom secret with you. The rabbi and cantor love when those seats are filled, so keep doing that. I've also enjoyed working with your mom for years on the Jewish Living Committee. I've marveled at how she was able to make time to volunteer while doing such an incredible job raising 3 young daughters. Your mom and dad both are such wonderful role models, and all of you, you are now, you always will be, valued, cherished members of our community. You lead by example with kindness, dedication, and generosity. And these and all your other wonderful qualities will take you far. So we wish you all the best in the bright future that awaits you. And once again, mazel tov.
Yeah.
And now it is time for us to get this party started. So we are going to return to the conclusion of our service, page 586, for the Aleinu. It is a pleasure to welcome forward family friends Heather and Richard Luxembourg to open the ark doors, and I would ask everyone to rise, please.
Aleinu leshabech Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, ונגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ויהיו
May God bless you and keep you. May God shine upon you and always be gracious to you. May God grant you a long life filled with spiritual, mental, and physical well-being, as we all say. I would ask that you please remain standing, for at this time in our service, as we do each and every time we come together as a congregation, we remain standing so that no mourner need ever stand alone in recitation of the Kaddish prayer. We turn now to page 598 because each and every Shabbat we remember those who are no longer physically present with us, but who are very much alive within our hearts and within our memories. And so we remember David Black, Sarah Bowden, Rose Cherwansky, Lawrence Coleman, Jean Hasna Mayer, Brian Allen Miller, Sidney Stoller, and Harry L. Zeitels. We remember 3 who have died in most recent days: Paul Roy Dickinson, Mildred Feldman, and Doris Graf Notarius. Always we remember those, our fallen soldiers of the American Armed Forces and the Israel Defense Forces. And on this day of Bat Mitzvah, I bring your attention to the list lovingly prepared, upon whose shoulders Jessica stands this very day, remembering great-grandparents, great-uncle, and family friend and namesake. All of our loved ones, those known to us and unknown to us, are commingled as we now thank God for their lives and as we acknowledge how we miss their presence. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divra kirutei v'yalmich malchutei, v'hayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'kol beit Israel, v'agalav v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam omei amaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha brichu. Le'olam yimkol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nechamata. Damiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah mim shamaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We pray that the source of peace will send peace to all who mourn and comfort all the bereaved among us, as we all say, amen. You may be seated. Once again, on behalf of all of us here at Temple Har Shalom, our heartfelt best wishes of Mazel Tov go out to Jessica and you, her family and friends. We anxiously look forward to your return for the next Simcha in the family and hope that there will be many more happy Jewish occasions in your life that will bring you back into our midst. We always end our service with the blessing of the wine, the kiddush, and the blessing over the challah, wishing bounty and sweetness for Jessica. And as well, we invite all of you to partake in a bit of sweet and bounty in the rear of our sanctuary. And please, you can greet each other, but make sure that by noon you make your way to the cars and buses that will be awaiting so that you can make your way to the celebration and begin and meet together. So it is time. Come, Jessica, come on back up with your sisters. Anna, Rebecca, come on up, and AJ and Kate and Lauren and Nate. We need your help. It's time. Okay, there you go.
Okay, just the one-liner of the Kiddush, Jess. Baruch atah.
Oh, Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu
melech haolam, borei beri hagafen.
Amen. L'chaim.
And now we have a special treat. The girls are going to lead us in the motzi and then eat the challah. So go right ahead. Are you ready?
Motzi lechem haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices join in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Eloheinu melech haolam.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz
B'tei avon.
Pull it apart.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Go to it. Mazel tov. Siman tov and mazel tov and mazel tov.